because I didn't. I wanted her to be on it a long time ago, and she wasn't ready, and it's fine. But y'all, without further ado, Jazzelle, aka Ugly Worldwide, aka Giuseppe Zanotti, aka Giuseppe Bay, aka that bitch, aka Mr. Steal Your Bitch,
Mr.
What's up, party people?
Hell yeah, it's been a long time coming for real. Like Jazzelle been behind the scenes for real. You've been to a podcast before. You was behind the scenes, but we're happy to finally have you as a guest for real.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be here.
From behind the camera.
I've been lurking. I've been laughing. Silence.
Yo, you show love too. We love you for it, for real. Yo.
Like I will really pull this up on a bad day. Just like, I just gotta hear baby laugh one time.
For real.
No, you know, I be talking about you every single time we have a pod. There'd be like some things that come up, and I just have that moment where I'm like, oh, one time, Jazzelle and I.
That's
one
it.
time at Band Camp.
That Emporium.
Mixes in Band Camp.
Emporium.
I'll fuck you up on the flute.
Emporium.
That was,
Only because it's Chicago listeners, whatever.
Yeah, whenever my friends ask about Jazzelle, I'm like, Jazzelle is my supermodel friend. Like, Jazzelle is a legitimate supermodel at this point now. And like, we'd have been there from the start.
Period.
So it's beautiful to see you here in New York City doing your motherfucking thing.
Really pulled it out the mud.
you know, I do try. I do try. Kind of.
Yeah, very, very proud of you, for real. It's really good to know you, but
Oh, stop guessing me out.
stop. I gotta start with that.
That's the whole point of this podcast.
You guys, I'm holding her hand underneath the table. No, I'm just kidding.
The table is glass, and you're not holding my hand. I wish you would.
Exposed, big cap. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't really know how to start it because, like, we've had so many conversations, but I guess you have to tell the good people, like, I don't want to say origin story, but I guess if they don't know, where are you from?
I am from hell mainly, but
Damn. Dirty South.
hello. No, the dirty Midwest. Yikes, you know what I mean?
The murder midden.
The murder man, Detroit, Michigan. Born and raised there. Hated it, still do, but love it. From a distance now, y'all do that. I'm not coming back. But so like I was born and raised in Detroit. Y'all know that.
When did you move to Chicago?
I moved to Chicago in 2013, like less than a week after I graduated high school when I was 17, because when a bitch gotta go, a bitch gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much that one can take, you know? So I moved to Chicago, and I was out there because I had a modeling agency at the time, and that was just like my one claim to fame. I was like, all right, let me go here, let me do this, let me make it pop. And then I moved there. I think my second day that I was there, I was out looking for some cigarettes, like at 17. And it was also very recently. I'm getting so old now, but like the law had just been changed where you got to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't even 18 yet, but still. You know
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, I always forget about that shit.
Yeah, not to set you back.
Like it used to be like sweet, and like I was like, I could like.
I'm almost.
I'm almost 18. Like, come on, like look at me, I got a problem. Like, give me cigarettes. So then it was like 21, and it was really not hitting for me anywhere. But so I was out like perusing the streets on my own. I didn't know nobody in Chicago, and then I see from across the street, I was like all of these just big, tall glamazons. Like I saw Edgar, JPEG Poppy, like he had all that like blonde hair, a bunch of little like ponytails, wearing a Hello Kitty like look with a little mini skirt, with like Bon, who's about 7'5" and platforms made out of flip flops.
Oh my shit!
Yeah, like it was crazy. And like this other girl,
the stacked up Old Navy flip flops is crazy.
Yo, like the creativity, like
shout out to Shoot
and like I just ran up to them and I was like, my people, can y'all buy me cigarettes? They're like, well, no, but come to this club, come to Scarlet with us, and then
Scarlet's tight.
Is Scarlet still around?
Scarlet spot, yeah,
it's
it is.
It was giving that, and I don't know, the rest is kind of like history. Like I don't know when it comes to origin stories.
To try to backtrack a little bit though.
There's so much to like.
like, because you said like you're from Detroit and then you went to Chicago because you had a modeling situation. Why modeling? Like, did you make that transit? Like, did you go to Chicago to do the modeling, or did you already have that geared up and Chicago
Scouted.
just helped you?
Or you scouted already.
Right?
Yeah, so
I don't know the proper term. It's giving.
like,
We know you watched America's Top Model Picture.
I was saying that on
Top
basketball.
Straight up. Yeah.
So what had happened was really like, yeah. So like, you know, we like you said, America's Next Top Model. I was definitely in it. I was like, listen, all of these challenges, like I would eat these bitches up. Like honestly, like I could do this. And I was like maybe like 12 years old. Like just like hanging out with my little friend, like dancing like to the radio. I think it was like Britney Spears or something, and like we're just like doing a little choreography, fucking shit up, and fucking shit up. Like really like learning this routine, you know. Like put it. What would she say? But like the I love rock and roll.
Oh, the Coyote Ugly.
Literally that. It was that song, and then like this
Banger.
right. And this like ad comes on the radio, right? And it's like some like talent there. It's like, oh, you want to be a model? Like you want to be on top?
Yeah. Yo, that is
Oh,
that's
God.
crazy. That is so accurate.
I love
And
it.
it had a little weak ass song.
I used to love that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Like, well, my mom used to braid my hair, and she used to always braid my hair. Like when I was in junior high, high school, on Wednesday when Top Model was on, and I got caught up in it for real. Like that. That was like me and my mom's bonding for real. And I was like, watching Top Model, her braid my hair.
I was locked in.
Yo.
But yeah, so like during that little commercial break, it was like model scouts, da da da. Like my mom got home from her 12-hour shift at the hospital. She's a nurse, worked at Hudson Hospital in Detroit. Shouts out to her. Shouts out to them. But like I'm like, Mom, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like take me to the shit, and then you know it all happens, and like we go to the thing, and then that leads to another thing. Boring. But I end up getting signed with this modeling agency that's very big.
That's fine.
Yeah. So like, and at the time, and it was very just like, it was very like Sears. It was very like,
Okay.
you know, like it
What's
wasn't hitting like, you know, like I thought it was.
Like,
I'm like, this is not it.
Do they call it catalog?
Like catalog, e-com, that whole thing. I was like, this is not it for me. So then when I moved to Chicago, I'm like, this is really gross. Like I leave work feeling dirty. Like, yikes. No, like I would rather go like serve like my little like Coney Island and like serve some people for like a couple dollars. Like this is crazy. But but I did. Why don't you do it?
We also have another little
Bernie?
dog. It's not Quincy this time.
Got some manners. Slut bitch, I swear. She hates women.
If it's not gonna be Quincy, if
misogynist.
it's not gonna be Quincy, it's gonna be another little dog.
No, I was like, go cut that part out.
Yeah. But I had moved to Chicago initially to like pursue my modeling career, but knew that wasn't gonna go very far with them, and I don't know. I ended up getting dropped from the whole thing because they're like, all right, you can be like a weirdo club kid, drag queen, whatever that is that you're doing, or you can do e-com for Sears. I'm like, well, I'm obviously gonna pick.
Yeah.
Right, being myself. The fuck y'all thought.
Right, bitch.
That's so cute. Bitch.
And you know what? To this day, I hope you're all well, but also, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that was the start.
True. So even from the start, you know, like when I first met you, I met you and you had like, I can't remember it specifically, but I remember the parts because when I met Jazzelle outside of Berlin. If like it's Chicago listeners, if you're from Chicago in Boys Town, Berlin, I see Jazzelle walk by and she had Furbies like in her hair and like platform ballerina shoes on and looked like so precious and like whatever, maybe I was drunk, but I had to tell her like, listen, if no one told you today, I'm gonna tell you right now that you look amazing. Like it's we weren't saying giving at that time.
That's sick. Like showing love to random people. I love doing that.
The reason why
that's how I made some of my
The reason why it stuck is because Jazzelle didn't play in my face, because he was giving see me, right? And that could go left sometimes where, I did this, I put this on, maybe I just look like a little fan. But she looked me directly in my eye and engaged, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" I'm not overseeing, because I was dressing regular as fuck. I ain't got shit on. She ain't got shit to say about what I.
You ain't never been regular in your life.
You
love it.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah, the first time I met Perry, it was outside of the Continental Lounge in Chicago.
Won't she do it?
And he was wearing a Swisher Sweets hat, and I was like, sick hat. And we've been friends ever
that's
since.
How we got cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But you starting off I know that you were getting off these amazing ass fits, but starting off before the modeling started popping, what is the call, the creative fits? What do you do when you have $1.50? These are really hard questions for me, you guys, because I already know the answers type shit. I seen the girl do it, literally pull 50 sets together and really put that shit on for real. But tell the people I don't know, when you were trying to put the fits together, I don't even know how to explain it. How do you do that when
craftiest look you ever gave them?
With the cheapest shit.
You know what? One of my favorite looks that I ever gave in Chicago, I remember I don't even know, because when I was there, I was just so down bad, so poor, y'all know it, yikes, I was still in thrift stores, I'm damn, $4.50 for a top, $4.50.
Yeah.
Make that clear.
Yeah.
I'm kind of steep. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
it was like that.
Yeah,
it's still like that. $8.50 at a thrift store, I'm good.
Take it. Literally, me and baby's old mantra was take it. It's yours.
It's yours.
Babe, I'm so sorry. Michael's, I was running it up in Michael's. Baby.
We was talking about stealing last week on the pod.
I was trying to help
it's
some
past the
refrain.
statute of limitations. You can't do that.
Listen,
Stealing is sick.
I really not steal. You should never steal from people or small businesses.
Exactly.
No.
You know what?
That's what we were saying.
Petty shoplifting.
Yeah.
Hey.
Walgreens, bitch, I need that eyeliner.
They write it into the budget.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
You just gotta know and understand the risk and be skinking them.
A pack of Trident is in my pocket. No money. I'm not breaking a 20 for that. What are you talking about?
It's fine. Cut your losses. Reparations, bitch.
Let's go.
It's time to pay up.
Hello.
My 40 acres and a mule right there. In the bubble mint pack.
But that's when I first met you too. At the parties back at Exit, Berlin and shit back then. And y'all was pulling some crazy looks off for real. I'm like, where y'all even get the creativity to even think about that shit?
Yeah.
I done seen Edgar pull off some crazy shit.
I mean,
were they your drag mothers, or would you say that is that a good terminology for Edgar and Bon Bon? Is that okay?
I
don't want to create the narrative.
Edgar, my drag, they drag puppy.
Period.
He just he really not that he. Well, of course, I learned things from him, but it was never explicitly anybody really sitting me down to teach me anything. But
for sure.
being surrounded by like-minded people like that, and just seeing how their creativity is so wide and expansive, it just helps you get outside of yourself and makes you want to reach further. More than anything, than a drag mother, drag father, whatever. They were all just an inspiration, for me to just do more.
They probably saw it in you too.
Louder.
Yeah, because it be clever. It be very clever for real. The themes and everything for real.
Yeah, I think we were kind of touching on it earlier. But one of my favorite looks, I think that I ever did in Chicago, and there was a plenty.
Period.
But it was this one, I was at Dollar Tree or something, and I got 2 baby dolls, and then I ran it up in Michael's and got some It's a Girl, ran it up. I mean, I spent $3 on ribbon.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Sure. No.
Like I said.
Loud and clear.
But this ribbon.
Steep.
The steep. $3 for a foot of ribbon.
Yeah.
Steep. That said it's a girl on it. So like I made a bra top out of like these babies.
Yeah.
And then like had like little pink wig on, and it was just giving you like baby mother. Like it was cute. I love that.
It doesn't take much bread to get shit off. You know, it really doesn't. Like I think like once you like get in the mix a little bit more, like, and I feel like we all like we all like fall in love with like pieces and shit like that. But at the bare minimum, like if you can't like go to Walmart or the thrift store and go crazy, you're tripping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how you know when you got real style. Like you know, like people.
If you care about that shit, you know what I'm saying, like.
Like, it don't matter where I had to go. I can get fly anywhere for real. I'm very confident in that.
I got pieces in my closet that literally are from Walmart. Like Walmart, like in the middle of nowhere, they be running shit up like that. That children's section, babe.
Damn.
It hits. Like, you know, and like that's just about like there's people like who have money and like just can buy designer stuff, and then there's people with style. You don't need money to have style.
Yeah, and there's people, we've talked about it before on the pod too. There's absolutely people with a lot of fucking money who absolutely don't know how to fucking dress, or they don't know how to put it together.
Shame.
It is. You have all of the resources. Like you could really go crazy, but like they don't have.
But you choose a Miri, all right.
Yeah, oh my God. That's our favorite shit to say. An Amiri shirt, $450, dog, for a white
So I'm about to step out with the Amiri. I'm going to do the Palm Angels tee.
For real.
Let me take my glasses.
And then I'm going to hit him with the Yeezy at the bottom.
Yeah, ooh, go crazy. You know, I know you know this too, because people in New York be trying to put everything fly that they have on at one time.
Yeah, it's crazy for real.
They be having letters
like,
and shit.
I got a certain amount of appreciation for it because it's like hood fashion. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you because you see what they doing. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, it's real. Like I see what you was doing with it for real.
It's just cool to see regular people and not celebrities do it because, like, you know, like me, I love making fun of Migos just as like a general standpoint of like just mixing up a bunch of designer shit that looks fucking weird to me. Like hood niggas be doing that shit. They get the designer and they like be wearing all together and it's giving like old Migos or whatever. I'm like,
you know what I used to hate that it kind of girl me, them big ass glittery belts that Max BB wearing. I used to hate those, but I kind of like them.
Yo, we're in the Mecca right now. We're in the Mecca of BB Simon right now.
Listen, no, BB Simon.
BB Simon's going crazy.
Has never gone out of style. It will always be in that big ass, gaudy ass belt. Love it.
I'm rocking a BB Simon belt with a Jacob the Jeweler watch.
Yo, let
me get my bread.
Oh my soul.
I swear to God, like you throw the BB Simon over some gray sweatpants, like babe, like.
Oh my gosh!
Why not?
People are taking notes right now.
Hey, get out your pocketbooks.
Pocketbooks.
Duly noted. What is? If you feel comfortable saying that, because whatever. Sometimes if you can't get it off, sometimes it just doesn't work out. You can't. Sometimes you can only control what you can control. What is the worst? Have you tried to put something together like Chicago days when you were outside and it was like falling? That's how I feel like I should say it. And it was falling apart, like the look.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, but like in a way that like your look, it wasn't sustainable for the night.
No,
like,
because I've made some Halloween costumes like that before. I really tried to put that together before, and I had to switch it midway through. I was like, it's a tug now.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, it's been plenty of times.
You have a funny one, maybe? I don't know.
You know what? This look that I'm about to talk about, it's not that it wasn't sustainable, actually, like it wasn't on, but I once chained myself to Jack. You remember that?
Oh my God.
Me and my friend Jack, like we did matching looks. Like we all lived, me and you and Jack all lived
I remember
together.
that
and like me and Jack like wore like black stockings over our face, or like essentially naked. And then I don't know why, because me and Jack like we're like brother and sister, brother and brother. Like that's my arch nemesis also. And we decided why, I'll never know, to get like both of us collars and then chain ourselves together for the night.
And they were really locked in. So like they had to walk and move around.
Take it off. Like, and then like it was just like we like, cause you know me, I'm moving around.
Yeah,
that's funny. Y'all was back to back.
No. Like
there was.
this,
Oh, true.
There was.
like I got clotheslined so many times, straight back, and that was probably the least sustainable look that I've ever done.
Did you guys take that off?
No, because we commit. You commit to the bit.
Exactly. Because why walk in like that and not keep it going?
Like listen, if we would have unchained that night, that would have been our
Look
forever
gone.
parting.
Yep. Yeah, that's real.
Like, I'm not. Like, if I'm showing up like this, I'm going to leave like this, unfortunately.
No, I love
but,
Sticks to your gun.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
But like that even goes in for like do you how do you feel about like creating like a narrative with your like look or like style? Like how do you feel about that? Is that a conscious thing for real, or is it just like?
I mean, my style definitely style is a big evolution. Now I'm going through something different where I'm trying to get into myself. But like overall, yikes, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, this
Self-reflection is a motherfucker.
God damn it! Like, won't you do it? But like, it's definitely my style has always came from a place of like escapism and like more so getting into a character. Like if you go back and look at like all of my looks, it's very like specific. Like you can catch a vibe. Like I don't just get up in the morning and be like, I'm gonna put on this t-shirt and like these jeans just because like I like that. I'm like, no, babe, let's get in the time capsule. We're going back. Like I want to give you 70s punk, or I want to give you like 2000s loser. Like like it's just like it's always a very like it's not exactly conscious at the moment that it's happening. Like I never have anything in mind because it's a little.
The one brain cell.
For real.
One brain cell is working fucking.
No, I feel you. I feel you for real. Yeah.
But but like after the fact, once I like somehow dress myself, and then like I'll like come back home from like doing whatever I'm doing, going to the deli. I look in the mirror. I'm like, wait, this is kind of giving like da 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 da, and then like writing a whole story. It's like a very subconscious thing that becomes conscious after.
So do you write the story like mentally when you look at yourself in the mirror when you put it all together?
Like because like, the references, like because I hate referencing. Like I like in my mind I do like. I just want to like I want to feel like I'm doing something that's just me and original, but like nothing's original anymore.
You're right.
Like,
and like,
so, like
and like referencing, I feel like referencing is sick because it's like you just I like referencing like 800 different things. That like nothing is original,
and
but
that's how you make your own
referencing
originality.
800 different things makes it original for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like
take all those little parts.
Yeah.
Like that's like
take a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and different ways and different like little fractions and put it together. I think it's like like when you like I feel like when people have styles that like are just so specific to one era, one person. When people ever ask me about what's my style icon, I'm just like.
Myself,
like babe,
me.
It's like really. I think that the idolization, like people like, I get asked a lot if I have like style icons or idols and stuff. I think that's so unhealthy for anybody to have an idol or like somebody like, like it's 2023. Like you know what I mean? Like we have the internet. Like we're not just taking all the things being fed to us by magazines. Like. Broaden the spectrum.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, it's not like it's like 1992 and you're just like reading Vogue and you're like, oh my god.
So back then you had to pick the magazine you was gonna fuck with back there. You know what I'm saying? Now you can see it all.
Yeah, like J40.
Fucking dead.
Like tiger.
All of the little.
No, it's like you can get Sneeze. You can get you can get GQ. You can get Vanity Fair. You can get Sports Illustrated. And put all that shit in a pot and make your own, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, before I lose this thought, yo, I've never heard 2000s loser. Is that a thing?
But wait,
What you mean?
I was about to stick on that too, because it's giving Jazzelle will like take all of the parts, not just a popular part of that era.
Yeah.
It's like, what was, I guess, the loser kid looking like in that era, or like the underdog?
Like, you know what I'm talking about.
I fuck with that.
What I'm talking about.
This is what you said for real.
It was like the perfect. Right when you said it, I automatically got the vision.
I was like
2000s
That's kind of fire. Cause
loser.
I kind of be on that shit because I was a 2000s loser.
Right there with you, dog.
Same.
Right there with you.
Like, literally that. Like, welcome to the loserdom. Like,
Loser dome.
Ducks, dim a dome.
Capacity 1 billion.
I'm fucking dead.
No, but it's, I don't know. That just brings you on to this, like, other, I don't know, talking about, like, I don't know, just random, but, like, rich people loving to look like they're poor.
Yeah.
So crazy. Like, listen, like, don't dress like a loser if you've never been a loser. Don't dress like you're poor if you've never been poor.
For real.
For real.
That's just like a statement. That's not even like a, like it's topic started. That's just a fact.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
don't
a
do
respect.
it.
Have some
That's
respect.
real.
No, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, don't
Get out of
do
the thrift
it.
stores, rich people. Get the fuck out of
Literally
there.
that.
like-
when I was a shorty and like, you know, getting bullied profusely,
No,
my mom had to
Sorry to be
tell
the
me.
last time.
My mom had to tell me, like, break down like that word poser. She said, I don't know what the kids are talking about these days. When I was in high school, and she was like, you know, the 80s, like proper 85 or whatever in high school, like sophomore year or whatever, a poser was that rich kid who wanted to flex like they didn't come from shit, like they came from the other side of the track. So it was giving like the rich Catskills kid who wants to wear the grungy stuff. I had to just do that because we're in New York.
my thing is how you.
I'm
My thing
cultured.
is how you rich and musty. That's my thing.
But they're like,
How
see
you
how
got
poor
money and
people.
motherfuckers be musty?
That's
man.
because they don't know how to wash their ass.
They
man.
really trying to get into the culture. You want to be in the culture that bad?
I gotta smell like it's.
that tracked so far back, you know, like way back medieval times. Rich people was stanking for real because they're like, I'm not out here working, I'm not dirty. Why do I have to take a bath?
Oh shit!
I wonder if a poor person made up
They
soap.
would have the powdered wigs and shit that they would do with like powdered sugar and whatnot, having all types of bugs and stuff in their wig, acting like they're better than somebody. Girl, damn.
Yeah, the powder wig is crazy. Just to think that, like, it was a time where that meant you had money. That was like wearing a mirror. The powder wig.
Comparing a powdered wig
They
to a
had
mirror.
niggas wearing powder wig.
Wait, wait for the next campaign.
Oh my gosh.
Motherfuckers in powdered wigs, kitten heels.
Wearing the Amiri, imagine.
Just got the Chrome Hearts helmet.
Imagine, stop.
Triple
Just
white.
watch. If it does happen, watch. Y'all heard it here first.
Like, that was a
Face
thing.
Value Podcast.
That was a thing that was in fashion for real. Powder wigs for real. Like I said, they had black people wearing them. That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was weird as fuck. Like,
Bring it
never
back.
mind. Like, are you a house slut? Like, are you a? I can't say the other word. Well, I won't. I choose not to say the other word. But are you a house slave? Because like, it's giving like separate. It's classes, right? Like you have money.
Nah, I mean,
How
that
they
was
got
free.
the-
You see the powder
Yeah,
wig? That was
that's what
free.
it
What you
was.
talking about?
No, sir. Do you see this? Do you see them curls?
Jazzelle, what was the worst fashion trend that you ever fell into?
Damn.
Whoa. You know what? It's hard because like the worst fashion trend. I don't know because I think that I aim low in general.
That's crazy.
I think I aim low in general most times. So like I don't know. Like I think if I ever participated in a trend, let's just call that the worst. But I usually don't participate in trends. But I will say that I've done not great things.
You probably have tapped into a lot of them. How do I
Like,
just
don't
pick
know.
one?
The worst trends from, you know, like I was, Like, I don't, like, all right. Not, it wasn't a trend, but, you know, maybe, like, my not worst era, I think that it was cute. It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute at all. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. Like, there's a reason why it's called Uglyworldwide. But there was, like, a moment where it was really, like, in my mind, I was like, let's just really, like, cleanse yourself of all brain cells.
What you mean?
Like I had all right. So like honestly, like BAPS, iconic. I did like the one gold tooth, but got it done at like a strange place, so it's like a little bit bigger. Yeah. And then like I was drawing on my eyebrows. That was interesting. No
That's fire. What are you talking about?
Right, like it was like.
What you mean?
Like it's no, but when I say
they weren't doing that.
When I say worst, I don't mean like. Bad.
Yeah.
You know the girlies are really doing that
like
bad shit now.
Oh,
it
no.
was objectively, like looking back at it, I'm like, I look like shit. Yeah. But like, I looked so cool.
Yeah.
In my mind. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to say worse because like, I don't think that like.
That look never got whacked.
Like a cocky little bitch. But like, I don't think anything that I've done is ever like. For sure. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, no. Let's take it. Wait. All right. Sophomore year, high school.
Yeah.
I'm in thrift shops, still in, as usual. You know what I was really into?
As usual.
Matador jackets.
What you mean Matador? What's a Matador?
Like the jacket with the dude got on with the cape?
Nah, you're tripping.
And the shoes, too. The extra long, like, Rasputin
No
shoes.
way.
Like,
Did they come with the
tassels and shit?
Did they come with the red flag?
Real long, flat top. Like, low-key, no,
The
I'm
shit
saying
kickers.
Yes. I got made fun of so crazy.
Are
Like,
you
when I was
El Red Cheeto over here?
You had them bullshit
like, and
red,
it was so
bro.
crazy. I got made fun of so wild, and I deserved it. I deserved every little bit of it. I was taking
They're kind of hard. They're crops. They're like, the embroidery is fire.
Right.
And red respect is fire.
That
like
does
thinking
make
about
sense.
it now, like it probably like if I brought it back, it would be kind.
It will.
But like,
Bitches are taking notes.
You can freak it.
Can I let y'all know like the setting that I was in when that was happening?
Yes.
Were you in Spain?
I'm about no.
I'm sorry.
Set the scene.
I wish. No, red flags, man.
Thank you, dog.
No, I was a little badass kid, 15 years old. For who knows how I ended up here, hanging out with gangbangers like a motherfucker. Why? Hanging out in Inkster and like trap houses in Detroit. Full Matador jacket, kind of.
Just sitting in the corner.
Motherfuckers talking like doing all types of shit, all types of shit. Yeah. Like I'm just here, just like smoking my little Newport in my Matador jacket and my long ass shoes, like
long ass shoes.
For what? So yeah, I'll call that my worst era, and will I probably bring it back now I'm talking about it? Yeah.
See, look,
Bring it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Take pride in your worst decisions.
So you've been out here for a minute now. Like I remember when you first moved out here for real. I feel like that was a real turning point in your career and in your life for real.
It really was.
When did you shave your head? I'm so sorry.
No, how long it's been now? Like 5-6 years now, right?
No, like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Damn, it's been that long? I remember the day you left for real, yo.
Me too.
It happened so fast too, like.
I mean, we don't gotta talk about this here now, but it was a big falling out, and it had no other choice but to come to New York. And then, yeah, I don't know, I just got blessed with like the whole like shade, like losing my mind.
Yeah.
And then shaving my head, Brittany 2007, reading her book right now, so good.
I definitely wanted to check it out.
Oh, babe, I'm like 2 chapters in.
Yeah. Yo,
So
big moves like that, you gotta just dip immediately.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and think about it because you will be stuck as hell if you think twice.
Yeah, I remember I was at the mall with my mom and Bailey texted me like, Giselle's about to shave her head. What do you think?
I remember being at work and Jazzelle sent me the video. Like, I wish, and I know maybe you probably don't have it because there was a video when Jack did it. Yeah.
You know how it really
and
started?
I remember you like crying in that video and like you were just like, I don't know if this is it. It was just giving like a lot. Like, I'm gonna shave this beautiful because it's giving like Jazzelle had the hair that bitches be getting that wig. Like trying to get that like good curl pattern. It's giving that and full and like thick. To she took that shit off. I even got a chill when I saw it. I was like, oh no.
But you know how really, like, of course I was losing my mind at that moment because life won't she do it? But what really happened is like, it was like, I don't know, it's hot as hell in our house. You know, we ain't have AC for real. Yeah. And like Jack came in and like, that was when Jack had like his big, like luscious long hair. And he was like, it's so hot, like I'm going to come lay in your room because I was the only one with the fan. Like just hanging upside down.
Yes, y'all, we was poor, all right.
Like that. And like, he's like, I'm going to shave my head right now. And I was like, if you do it, I'll do it. And he's like, I'm not going to do it. And I'm like,
facts.
And then, yeah, I did. And then, like, weird, like, Nick Knight had hit me up, like, very shortly after that. And then, like, I don't know.
The rest.
It's a big, long story. I don't want to, like, just keep ranting.
I remember, I just remember when Bailey said that to me, and I was like, they always shave a girl head on Top Model. When it starts, I'm always like, which one of these girls get their hair shaved?
The one with the beautiful dresses.
Wait, you remember that poor, I think it was like a little white girl. She had pawn jewels down. Tyra shaved her head. She shaved her head and then sent her home.
Damn.
Because Tyra, never mind. I didn't even mean to say the name. What a
damn.
Yo, that was rough, yo.
That was fucked up.
They always cry.
Hey, because also, y'all know what it is. Like, that was like our first taste, and like what really stuck. It wasn't our first taste, but like what really stuck about like reality TV like that. Yeah. So like, I promise you, a lot of those makeovers, because it's giving, they're watching the ratings and shit. The makeovers, like, it was just like, damn, you finna really shave this bitch's head and send her home because it's gonna do numbers. That's ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
You
just
know,
doing whatever to get like
those girls. I didn't even get paid to be on that show neither.
Probably.
Because it was so like it's old before they got paid to be on reality TV.
Yeah.
Now these bitches doing it for free off the strength.
I had a homie that back home that was on it, and she was like, yo, I got a little bread, but she was like, yo, like it was ass. She was like, tired. Nah, I'm a joke.
I caught myself about to say.
She did for sure. That's all I'm say.
I feel like you did it the best, Jazzelle. Because as soon as you did that shit, I seen everybody doing that shit for real.
Yo, for real.
I was happening before my eyes for real.
It was.
Yo, Jazzelle, what season were you on? If you want to say.
You're funny as hell. The way you said it, so casual. Which season were you on? All of them.
But how long did it take you to find your footing out here?
I'm still finding it. For real, like on some real shit. Like it's like, I don't know. Like this industry, it's very. It's humbling. Mm-hmm. It's very humbling, but you know, like finding my footing in myself, you know, that came early on, and like, but then again, that's like you think like right when I think that I got it on my, like, you know, I feel like I'm like secure in myself.
Yeah.
Then the sales turn over, and I'm like, whoa, whoa.
That's so real.
Like existential crisis. What is the purpose of anything that I do?
Yeah. That's so
you know
fucking
what I mean?
real.
But like. Finding it, like, I don't know, I personally, coming from, like, I personally, like, I don't think that finding footing as a person like me, or really anybody in fashion, especially when you're modeling, is a thing. Finding your footing, like, maybe some people do, supermodels do, and there are some who find their footing, and they keep that footing on. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. I think it's a real never-ending journey, especially because I'm always on a journey of self-exploration, and I'm always trying to expand with myself and my creativity, and I never, like, pigeonhole myself into one thing. Yeah. So I hope that I never find my footing. I hope I'm constantly on a new path.
That's
you know?
it, yeah.
Do you think that you, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, and that's why I appreciate, like, the short time we've known each other. That's why I appreciate you as a person. Like, you're just, like, you know, you're a good person. You know what I mean? Like,
at the end of the day,
care. And you still care.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
fucking real.
Like you care about the craft. You care about the art of it, and then it's like it's awesome.
I really
You're
wish
killing
I could.
it.
I really wish I would just like be on some sellout shit. Like
Yeah.
I really wish I could.
Yeah. You could be.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you could suck.
Because you could, right? That's fucking
dog. You could suck. You could be an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
I could. I could do a lot of things.
Do you think,
Everybody has like
it's
their
easier to
own
be a good
volition
person
over everything that they do, and you know, people let go of themselves.
True.
And you know, like myself, I'm my biggest hater, like for sure.
Yeah.
But like it's, you know, you always have to hold on to yourself at the end of the day, and people let go. You know, and like that be like the downfall of so many like people who like started off on like a really good like track, and then you know it's some that like in this industry people really succumb to the pressure. There's a lot of pressure.
What do you mean by
on.
like succumb to the pressure?
The pressure to
just be this,
fall into line.
Yeah, to be
know?
like fall in line and be a celebrity.
To fall into
type
line, to like, you know, like go with what people want, to give to people what they want.
Yeah.
Like when they ask for what, like, you know, because people, like, you always know what people want.
Yeah.
But like the people don't know what they want.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, like I'll like and that's never been about like what I'm about. I give the people whatever is happening.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna get what it is.
Y'all gonna get what y'all get. We got
No refunds.
No, I definitely feel you. That's like
Wow.
whenever I sit down and try to like write some raps, I sit there and I'm just like, I really wish I could just rap about some bullshit. I really wish I could just do it for real and make a, but like,
Cause then he could like make a hit, go crazy. But it's like I'm not out here shooting people in Chicago.
Yeah, and it'd be me, Evan, and Bailey be like, he does not do that.
For real. He's like,
motherfuckers be lying
like a
all
motherfucker
the time.
No, we would never do that.
Motherfucker.
We would never do that.
I love that you make it. That you make it music now. I've been wanting it for so long now.
You know what? Me too. And I don't know. It's like I have always seen myself as a superstar, but not particularly like a pop star, like a musician.
Because I feel like we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
And then you dropped the like. What was the name of the first one you dropped?
She Must Be Crazy.
Yeah, when you dropped that shit, I was like, this is perfect. These are like the exact ideas that I had around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I think about you making music, how did you link up? Like, first off, who are all the people that are helping you make the song?
So She Must Be Crazy came about because I was doing a collaboration with Versace. This is so bougie of me to say. Like, but like I truly am really blessed. But like Versace hit me up and they're like, we want you to do something with like you and all your friends, like whether it's like a play or like performance art. I'm like, we're making a song. So then I hit up one of my best friends for like the past like 10 years, Robot Moon Juice, and his friend, now my friend, and also like band member kind of. We're working on it. It's all happening. John Muller, who's also really talented. So I hit them up. I'm like, hey, like let's make this song and also this music video, and we gotta make it pop. And we all made that song in about 3 days. Which was crazy. It really is, you know. Sometimes it's just like when it's just right off the top, it's just the best when you don't have the time to nitpick stuff. No,
for real. That's when the best ones is made, for real. You start thinking about it too much and shit.
Yeah, like it was really right off the top. And yeah, I mean, that's just how it all started. And then from there, like, you know, I've been working with quite a few different people just trying to find my sound and like explore my creativity and like in that way, like, I don't know, I'm not really sure what direction like our music and also my music is heading in. I'm just working on finding my voice as fucking usual.
No, yeah, I feel you.
That's right, and like you're going all in because like, you know, you gotta like, you have to drop a video like if you're gonna drop anything. Yeah, no, like,
for sure. Like I think that definitely like the visuals for it are coming, but I think that like for like Body Lobby, I love Body Lobby. That visual is coming soon. I have such a silly little concept for that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's gonna be very dumb. It's gonna be very dumb, but really cool. But then, you know, we have a lot of other stuff.
Not dumb. Stop it.
What dumb is a compliment in my world.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Yo, shout out to the Bay. Like, going dummy.
Going
dumb, going stupid. Like, hello.
Going dummy, going gummy.
Right, like I remember the twist in my timeline when insults became compliments.
For
like
real.
Walking up to people that look so good, like, you dirty bitch. Like, you look so disgusting right now. I want to vomit. You know?
That's
that is a high to a compliment. Like, somebody looks so good that they make you sick.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, that's crazy, yeah. That's like Paris Hilton shit.
I mean, that's what I'm going to say. I'll be like sick.
It's always just a degradation of everything.
That shit sounded like super fun to like record.
It really, really was.
Is this your first time recording? Was this your first time like recording a song?
Well, She Must Be Crazy was the first time. Well,
how have you and Jack never made a song?
We have.
Who is Jack?
We have
Who is Jack?
recorded. We actually. I actually have recorded a song with Jack years ago. I actually used to perform with Jack when he was doing Shamis Kugu. I would perform with him as like
Jack's the hubby for
as
real.
like an anonymous like character with like a blindfold over my face, facing the back while he would sing. So I'd perform with him like that. And then like I made like a couple little tracks with him. Me, him, and our friend Sid once actually did a cover of Spice Girls at like some weird like sit down speakeasy thing. Really like looking back like yikes for me. Like they toured. Looking back, I can't sing. Like I can't. Like I'm like, and like, you know what, that is always gonna be my claim to fame. I can't sing, but what will I do? Sing.
On God, for real. Like you said, you gotta
do it.
When you find your voice, for real, because everybody don't need to sound the same. People everybody need to find it. Once you find your voice and you get in your bag, anybody can sing, for real.
For sure.
Yeah, I really think that, and like also like I feel like blessed to like live in this like day and age where like I don't know. I feel like everybody's mind, not everybody. Yeah, because we live in New York, so like I live in New York. Like y'all live in Chicago. Like we're like blessed enough to live in like spaces where it's like. You know, it's crazy that other people exist.
Yeah, it's fucking
get that shit off.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like really fun to like just be experimental and like just really like find it. I'm really excited for the things to come and music videos and live performances and you know really getting into it.
Everyone should do cool shit. Like anything you want to do, just do it.
Hell yeah! Like I don't want to get too personal, and I hold like when I said crazy, but like remember when we were in LA? I remember that you were struggling to like try to figure out what you wanted to do next for real, and now you got different lanes of shit you doing. You got the music shit going. You also got the makeup shit going, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And like I'm happy that like it's falling in line for you. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's funny enough about that? I still am wondering what I'm gonna do next. But
good.
And just because like one of my friends and like
never get
and like an artist like Nadia Lee Cohen, like love her, that diva, like she is just so inspiring and so cool and so hardworking, just bad bitch overall. But I remember like reading or watching like some interview that she did, and somebody asked her like, oh, like, do you think that you've made it? And she responded, I'm an artist. Like, I will go to the grave striving for more.
Yeah, yo. Like,
or, like, something along the lines of that. Like, as an artist, and, like, I don't know. Me, personally, like, I wish that I could reach a point that was enough. It will never be enough.
I mean, that's on some artist shit. Like, I hate when rappers be like, I'm gonna retire, but they always drop an album 2 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Horrible.
Because, like, if there's something that you love, you never gonna stop doing it. You know, you might stop releasing it like you doing it, but you never gonna stop wanting to have an urge to create shit. You feel me?
That's some real artist shit.
Like, I don't
Forever
like.
changing.
My bad.
It's like I don't know. Being an artist, it's a pleasure and a goddamn punishment. Like it's like
a gift and a curse for real. It's constant torture.
oh, that's what I meant to say.
For sure. I picked up what she was putting down, baby.
Okay, sexy.
It's only because my voice sounds like this. I just feel like a spicy ass trick. Like, what's up, shorty? What you need, mama? I don't got my Timbs on, but I feel like it.
All right, B.
The makeup shit is super cool for real, yo. Like, is that the Fenty collab that you got? Is that, I haven't seen anybody else do one of those. Are you the only one so far?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Let's go.
It's yeah.
The rollout was
it's,
fire.
It's come out like quite a few months ago now. Not even quite a few, but I'm still struggling to wrap my head around it. Like, because this whole process I started about like 2 years ago, you know, me, like, I like got the emails from my agent and like this and that, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Right, like, sure.
Yeah.
But like, it's very much so, like, in this, like, you know, like, I don't come from these type of crazy things. Like, I don't come from a goddamn thing, some would say. Like, so, like, to, like, get even an email like that, I'm like, all right, like, whatever, until it happens. Yeah. And then, you know, that goes, like, those emails go from, like, you just emailing back and forth, agents, to like me. Like at the Four Seasons, like sat at the end of a long ass conference table with Rihanna and like all of the heads of like Fenty Beauty and like all of these like big ass CEOs, and it's just me and her at the end of the table. Like I'm fully not prepped for like what like like when I first heard about it, I was like, from my agent, like they're just like, yeah, maybe you guys will do like a custom lipstick or something. So I'm thinking small.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, I'm focusing on that. But I sit down, and Rihanna just looks at me. It's like, babe, what do you want to do?
Fire.
In front of, like, 20 people at a conference table. I'm like, right.
That question marks meme.
And then, I'm just like, cool.
The Nick Young.
What do I want to do? And then just started...
Sick. Good.
Because like when push comes to shove, like I mean, you only get one shot.
Yeah. Yo, and you're from Detroit too. That's crazy.
Measly or spaghetti for real.
Yeah, that's
like
This is your chance to blow.
Yeah, you good? You good?
Yo, but like
This opportunity only comes in once in a lifetime, yo.
you gotta lose it, and I lost it.
Yeah. Everybody from the 313.
But yeah, it was really fab, and it was a lot of waiting time for it to actually come out, and like for me to shut my big old mouth and not say nothing to nobody was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, then when we got around to like it actually coming out, like the whole Fenty team was just like, who do you want to work with? So like I was able to work with one of my best friends, Connor Cunningham, iconic.
Shout out Connor.
At Muscandi, like
dead ass.
like really love him. One of my best friends. So I was able to work with him on that, and like it was just a big day full of love. Fern was there, my dog.
Sick.
I love a big day full of love. Cause listen, cause I was like I told them like the way we used to when we was broke as hell in that fucking up north apartment. We really would like sit on the bed. We've always been makeup, like definitely all the way into the makeup. But I remember little moments where we would sit there and like we were all on Rihanna's ass. Like, damn, she got the blue. This is before people were buying blue checks. It's just like she's like a bad bitch, and it was really giving. She didn't give a fuck, and it's like, damn, she's so cool and like hot and pretty. How do we get there? And we would sit there and like look at our phone and like how and like to see Jazzelle really working with Rihanna. Rihanna be checking up on Shorty and shit. That's like OD because Jazzelle was sitting on that bed with me and we were just looking at her like how so many people look at her right now. And you're starting to get into those realms. Like I'm glad that it was a day full of love because that's like, I mean, the whole experience is full of love, and amazing. I think that it really like even her just deciding to work with me in general it's really just a testament to like for real finally somebody really like seeing it for what it is. You know what I mean? I do feel like like I have a lot of success in my life for sure, and I'll never like want to like downplay that, but I do definitely get swept under the rug a lot, and like get overlooked a lot. And like to be put on such a platform by someone who's so iconic that I respect so much, and is such a bad bitch who don't take a goddamn thing from nobody. And it's just like about her. She's a woman, and it's like she's just like she makes everything happen for herself in her life, and you know that. You know that she's the leading lady in her whole life. Like nobody else is orchestrating her shit. And to be recognized, appreciated, and put on a platform to do my own thing is a whole other thing past the makeup.
It's gotta be sick to see, like, to be seen by like one of the best dressed women in the world. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. Like,
so like look at you one on one and be like, yo, like. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's
like showed me love
the ultimate
since
validation.
Day one. Like even when I first started like modeling and stuff in New York, like I remember I was going to a casting years ago, probably like 2016, 2017, and I'm like walking into like Milk Studios on like the West Side to go to a Fenty by Puma casting, right? Yeah. And I like go up to the receptionist on like the 4th floor or whatever, and I'm like, I'm trying to go to the casting. She sends me up like some back stairs because something's going on with the elevator. Yeah. I walk up the stairs and walk into a room. I'm like, why are there clothes everywhere? Like this doesn't look like the waiting room. And I walk in, and then it's just like past like these racks. It's like Rihanna right there. I'm like, hey.
Didn't know it was gonna happen like this.
I was like, ew. I'm like, Jazzelle, contain yourself.
Yeah.
And
Not
I'm just like,
stumbling
hey,
into the
queen.
room.
I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I could jump out the window right now.
No, dead
Yeah.
ass.
You know, like I could show myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody told me to be up here.
Yeah.
Like,
And she fucks with
you
you
know?
like tough, like, publicly.
yeah.
Like,
It's cause the swag is authentic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like people like Rihanna are in that point because like they can recognize when something is rowdy. And like what I've been saying all week is that like most of the time it is what it look like it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a person like Rihanna is in that position because she can recognize that. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm sure like you said that you didn't even know what to say at the time, but like it's gonna shine through because you're doing it for the right reason. You're doing it because you actually love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's giving
And I'm
authentic
truly just
without
happy.
y'all
I was
explaining.
just happy to be there.
Yeah.
You know, like very, 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 very glad.
It's awesome.
But like when it comes to like the happy to like be there shit, like where does that stop? Like no, I'm sorry, that sounded crazy, but like I mean, I'm saying like you are
When does that stop, or when did that stop?
Or like
cool.
Is it rhetorical?
Yeah, 'cause
Right?
like,
Is this a rhetorical?
like
no.
when does it start feeling like work?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like I've been in like situations where it's just like I'm just like happy to be here and like shit goes up, and like you have to like there's a point where you're just like like when do I stop being like so modest and like so like forwardly appreciative like when can you like talk your shit basically.
Right now, she is.
right after this stops recording.
No,
I'm kidding.
Like,
No, I think that like obviously like I've had a lot of really like monumental things happen in my life that don't happen to many people. That it was crazy, but that like I have been blessed nonstop with really crazy things happening in my life, and it's just like there's a certain point at which like. Not that I ever stop appreciating anything, but it's like this is going to feel dark as I say it, but I don't usually get excited for many things anymore, no matter what it is. Like, there's like, obviously a few things, but like now, like I just, I get excited when I get to work with my friends. Like, I get excited when I know that I'm walking into like a comfortable situation, not because like I'm booking, like working with somebody big or like, some like a big brand or a big person or whatever. Like if I don't know them or like no matter what it is, like even if the check isn't that big, like or like if it's big or small, I get the most excited and appreciative that I feel is when like I'm given the space to do me, and I'm also given the space to like work with my friends. That's the most important because this industry is very, very lonely. Like you get ostracized very like quickly.
Yeah, that answers the question perfectly because like I guess I'm like thinking about it from like things I've been through, and I'm just like I'll get like a new opportunity and it's like cool, and I'm just like I'm happy to be there, and then I get to a point where I'm just like I don't like need to like keep being like thank you so much. You know what I'm saying?
There's a point, and maybe this will sound cunty, there's a point where, like, it's like, it was for a very long time for me, for years. I was like, thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you guys so much for having me. And I'm still always thank you guys so much for having me, but now I know my worth.
Okay, cool. Cool.
And it's a back and forth thing. Like, as much as I'm saying thank you, people also say thank you to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm putting in that, like, it's a back and forth thing. Like,
you did your part.
So you recognize it mentally, but you're not, like, always, like, vocally, like...
No, I mean, I'll always say thank you so much for
in a certain
me.
way. There's, like...
My Uber's here, sorry.
Oh, yeah? That's crazy.
I promise you, I literally love this person so much. I knew you was gonna say that. I was waiting for it.
That's my old time comedy. Yeah. But it's just like now, like in my 27th year, I'm really trying to remember to know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
Like, it's not always like, thank you so much for having me. And
Exactly.
like, you know, like, I'm like fucking like begging for scraps.
Yeah,
you know, like,
exactly.
Like, thank you. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
even thank you so much for having me, but thank you for collaborating with me. And like,
There it
it's
is.
like,
Yes.
I'm happy to work
Equal
with
level.
people, you know,
Yes.
like, especially like when I'm working
I'll work
like,
under them.
as like as a model. I think that even when I do modeling jobs, I think that it feels weird for me to say that I'm a model.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, because a model is just somebody like who shows up, you dress up. But like, I think that I've had a big hand in changing what the definition of a model is.
Yeah.
It's not just somebody who shows up on set that you can do, you can say whatever to, you can do whatever with.
Yeah.
Like, you should have a say in your own bodily autonomy. Like,
Yeah.
at very least, like, I get that, like, you know, some people may know better. I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but like, there's a certain say, you know, in what you should have, and it's always a collaboration. Yeah.
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 So like the internet has probably been like where you accumulated like your base, you know what I'm saying? And like I remember like once you like moved out here, I remember your internet presence shot up for real. Like I knew you was already getting like followers and people like interacting with you on the net, but I know that shit shot up, and I know it's probably hard to adjust to like being in the public eye so much for real, like under a microscope almost for real. How was like adjusting to like that, and how do you handle like the internet now?
You know what? When it first started happening, it wasn't an adjustment. I was like, I'm a fucking superstar. I love it. Like, finally, I was like, because, like, you know, when I was living in Chicago, I was out at these clubs. I was showing out in real life. Like, and that was, like, before, like, Instagram was really on and popping. Like,
exactly.
This is like before Instagram even had video and shit.
Exactly. Before a fucking story, dog.
Literally that. Like, you know, like, I've really been out here in these streets, like, walking down to the end of the stage and giving the people what they want. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't for no Instagram, for no clout. It was just because I'm not sure why I have this, like, why I'm like this. I don't know. But I went out, you know, I would walk down, like, my little, like, I used to live, like, right down, what's that bar called? Vasco's? I used to live on Vasco, like, in Boys Town. And I would just, like, walk down, like, I remember one of the first looks I started, I had on some stripper heels, a little panty, a fishnet, and a little Luna from Sailor Moon, and like a fur coat. Walk 6 blocks down mile-high snow. Like, for what? There's barely even a video of that. I was doing
like
that.
no one's watching.
You do it, motherfuckers was doing it so you could see me now for real. That's how you
to set it up for real. Like, oh, I'm finna walk. Like, nah, bitch, I'm walking to the function.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all finna see this.
Yeah,
your
because
glory.
like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm a performer. Like, it's really that. And when I first started getting like big recognition on the internet, I was like, oh, absolutely. I'm like, babe, take this in. It wasn't daunting at all. It wasn't scary. I didn't give a fuck about being in the public eye, because the internet, I don't see y'all. Y'all don't matter.
Yeah,
I'm outside in real life.
But how was it in person, like, at first?
This is the shit that like I lived for. Like it was never like once I moved to Chicago and I had my support system, my friends who are out here, drag queens, club kids, like it was just what we did. It was our livelihood. It was what we lived for. Like, I would spend like my last dollars on a look before I spent on food. You know, like it was just what made us happy. It was like our creativity. It was our community. It was just. It was everything to do that. Like, we weren't even doing it ever for everybody else. Yeah. Like, it was always just for us to be able to express ourselves, and all of us coming from mostly broken homes, and like to have our community and have our family and be able to just like express ourselves freely was such a special moment. And like it was never for the people around us, but like, you know, like thanks to them, like, you know, thanks to like the people who like supported us, and like we're like witnessing these things. Like that's why I'm here now, you know, the people like support and like, you know, are there to like witness the things and fuck with it, you know, like, but like it still is. It wasn't ever for them, and it still isn't.
Oh my gosh.
People forget.
Okay.
People forget fashion style is like self-expression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They forget it's not put outwardly like that. I know people will see you and perceive you. It is about what's laying on your body. Like, you play a part in that. A lot of people don't.
People trying to flex are the dudes, like I said earlier. that wear chrome heart jackets on the wood at NBA games. Like I said earlier.
Because I promise you,
But
if
like,
you
people,
love the chrome heart shit,
Yeah.
like you would get that shit off in a.
You know what? I went into a Chrome Heart store one time. My favorite thing in there. Damn, let me not talk shit. But like I do. They had metal toothpicks, and I thought that was.
Oh, yeah, Chrome Hearts is
that
fire.
were like a grand. But like I do want to say, just to finish like off like the initial like question or whatever, like surviving the internet, like it was never a thing at the beginning. It's a thing now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a thing now.
Yeah.
It's haunting, like, you know, like no matter how strong anybody thinks that they are, and especially now because I'm old enough now to have like lived in a time before the internet was that thriving, but now it's like every time you log online, like it's a constant comparison thing, and like, you can't escape it. It seeps in. Like it's really like surviving the internet was never then. It's now. Like, now it's hard.
Cause it's like hard. Fucked up. Because like you said, we like in the age range where we remember life before that shit. And like when I decided I was gonna make music, thinking about like content and like the internet and like maintaining my presence on the internet wasn't even a thing. Like I didn't sign up to do that shit. I was trying to make music. That's what I was in.
That's it.
Yeah. And like now it's almost like a requirement. Like you have to do that shit in order to try to stay relevant, or like, you know what I'm saying?
I fucking hate the word content. I hate that like anybody has to make content. I hate that like everybody like feels the need. I feel like it's also like really like just cheapening and like degrading so many artists because like everybody's being forced into a fucking corner.
Yeah, to do some shit that you might not even do.
Yeah, like that, like everybody's like being forced into a corner to make way more shit than they need to be making.
Yeah, it's like
it's like, you know, like fucking so many people have gone into like the like fucking closet for 5 years and like not made an album. Like since Frank Ocean, like people like just go away and like work on their fucking craft and come back with shit that's fire, amazing. Yeah. But then there's like so many other people like who don't exactly have like the resources to be able to not make anything and put it out. Yeah. And like disappear for 5 years, you know, or like however long to like actually make something of substance. So then you're forced into this like pigeonhole of like having to just put shit out that like you don't even feel good about, but you want to try and keep up.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this shit is like, 37 like song like album and it's trash. It's like, or even on the style tip, it's like, like I don't know, like I'm like a style nerd too or whatever, and like I like buy something and then I'll like see like I'll run into like a get ready with me like like Instagram thing, and it's like I don't know these people are like loving this like this jacket or this like
it's
thing.
like
It's like,
and I work with them, but like also like,
but it's like I don't know,
it's like a system, like they know that, like they done made it so that you have to try to do some shit like that in order to like be perceived as like successful in your craft. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
it's fucking weird. Like
I mean, like, but kudos to all of those people because
shout out, get your money for real.
Get your money, and like also you have so much energy. Because one thing about me, I have depression. Babe, babe, like I hardcore depression, and like for you to be able to get up out of your bed and like really like
set your
serve
camera
that up.
Like
I love it, and like I fuck with them, like real icons for sure. Love it, love them. Do that shit. I love to watch it. I'm on TikTok. I see y'all. Eat it up.
I don't know how they do that shit.
I couldn't do it.
Oh my gosh.
I could.
Do you get hit with...
I know. I was talking to Perry about this the other day.
Do you get hit with a lot of like, I don't know, just off real, because your shit is like it's popping its way. I don't know. I feel like they could brand you into like that content creator girly or whatever. Are you hit up with like, I don't know if you can talk about this or not, because I know you're not down.
Or do you feel pressure?
I know that you're still getting, it's pressure. You'll get those like inquiries about like, hey, do you want to be our brand ambassador for this? But it's giving like very generic, basic content creator ass shit. I know you're getting hit up with those same kind of deals that like a YouTube, without having a YouTube, like them putting that on you, like.
Yeah, I mean, One thing about me is that I'm very stubborn.
Period. Stay that way.
And I'm an artist at the end of the day. I'm an artist, I'm a model, like I do a lot of things. One thing that I don't want to be is an Instagram influencer. If I was, I would make a lot more money than I do now.
Not a sellout though.
But like it's just like, you know, I work with brands and I do like, you know, more content-y things with brands that like I think align with like what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, don't cheapen your brand, you know what I'm saying?
And that's just kind of like what it is. I don't feel I don't like to do things I don't feel inspired by.
I love it.
So it's just like, you know, I don't feel inspired to like I think that like getting ready and like putting on an outfit, like doing my makeup, like it's all a very personal process for me. I need to listen to my music. I need to get into myself. And like to put that on, like record that every single day, all the time. And like it's like it's I don't know. It's not something I can do. Not only do I just want to be sexy and mysterious.
Period.
But like, I genuinely, it's a personal thing that like it's for me. Some things that I think that people need to learn that some things are just for you.
Just for you, Like, I like.
Well said.
I like look at shit and I'm just like, man, this fool does not get it popping like me, but he is making bread. You know what I mean?
Money isn't the end all be all.
That's what I'm saying. What you doing it for? Shit. Yeah, exactly. You got to remember what you doing it for.
Yeah, exactly. It'll cloud your whole shit. That's why people be switching up. So I appreciate you for sticking to your guns because it will inspire other people because maybe they even think that they don't have the eye to turn. Like, yeah, you are blessed. You know what I'm saying? To even have that opportunity to even turn down deals. But like, you've never compromised yourself even when you were on the come up. Where it's like, damn, the check. I really appreciate you for sticking to that, dude, because I know, like, you deserve everything you got right now, and it's like, it's crazy. Like, Jazzelle really did that shit. I don't want to cry. I'm not going to cry, you guys.
Stop.
Wait, I know. Wait, I'm not going to cry.
This be the first time you cried on the podcast. That's crazy. I just thought you would have cried by now.
Do it.
It's breaking a little bit, but the loss of my voice is making it sound more true. But you really deserve all of that because Jazzelle really sat here, like, for real. I knew her, like, and I hate to say it like this, I'm way older.
Hey.
I really just appreciate.
Way?
Well, that's what I'm saying, right?
It feels like
way is wild.
Wait, we're also not gonna.
I'm way older than y'all.
Wait, we're also not gonna expose my age and shit.
Yeah, 36.
But I really,
I've been alive for centuries. So
I really just,
Oh,
fuck, y'all are making me forget what else. I just appreciate you for sticking to your. Fuck y'all.
Nah, for doing you, yo, for real though, cause like. At this point, I don't look at you as a model. I've always looked at you as an artist for real. And like, I'm so proud of everything that you've done because like, I was there when y'all was sharing the room and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was there helping y'all move and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm really proud of you, yo. And like, I feel like you definitely like becoming like an inspiration for people in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers like look and remember that you was at Exit. Remember you was at Berlin. I seen you there. You know what I'm saying? And now for a motherfucker to like see you on SNL and shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It make motherfuckers believe that they could do it. So like, I appreciate you, Jazzelle, so much.
Yeah, you're definitely like a reminder that people in your position are like real human beings.
People are really parts of the culture, dude.
People gotta remember that.
Anything really is possible, and like I don't know, like. I don't know. I feel like maybe I've just lived a bunch of past lives full of strife, and like I don't know, like it, but like shit really has like.
I'm doing the most. I love.
You should be an asshole for like a week.
Oh my god! I wish. Like I talk, like I like get an attitude with my Uber driver. Sometimes I think about it for weeks.
I know, dog.
Oh my god!
I'm just like, damn.
I'll open the door and be like, "For Nathan," they're like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "For Nathan," and I'll feel terrible about it. Like, why did I raise my voice like even a tiny bit? Because I'm late. You know what I mean?
Like, do you know the name Nathan? Yeah. Yes, it's me.
Yeah.
Well, shit, y'all. We got anything else we want to get into?
A freestyle.
Freestyle.
I love you always, forever.
Let's go.
This is the Face Value Podcast, yo. Make some noise for Jazzelle, man.
For real, literally, yeah. Hometown hero, for real.
Yo, thanks, son.
Thanks, son. Yeah.